Yo, what up, yo? Happy Tuesday. Just leaving the gym right now. I got a sweat on. I smell like shit. But one thing I do want to cover today. Well, a couple things just to follow up on yesterday's video. For those of you that didn't see yesterday's video, please go tap into yesterday's video because I did touch base on the tariffs. I did touch base on the direction that I'm going in with my business and everything that I'm running in the e-com space. So yeah, very important stuff. So check that out if you haven't already. But anyways, what I've come to realize is, you know, I'm just sitting here talking to Dwidge. I was just texting him, and Dwidge does big numbers in the e-com space. For those of you that don't know him, you guys can check out his channel as well. And one thing we're just talking about is like the situation that we're in right now over the past couple months and kind of what we've been going through within our businesses. And I've just come to an understanding that, bro, everybody goes through the same thing, just in a different way, right? There's ups and there's downs in business. Everybody goes through the same type of feeling, the same type of emotion, and you kind of become numb to it to a point. And I think this year is probably the first year that I've honestly felt very numb to not consistently generating, you know, insane returns. And I've kind of just come to understand, well, shit, you know, the market's going to go up, the market's going to go down. And what's crazy is I got fucked at like the same time by the market and then by things that were going on within the econ company. And it's funny because I was kind of just numb to it. I was just like, damn, you know, I guess it's kind of a stressful situation, but what do you want me to do about it? You know, all I can do is control what I can control, right? Like, especially when it comes to the market, I don't have the ability to just flash a magic wand and the market will go up. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's one thing. And then two, when it comes to business, it's once you reach a certain level, it's a matter of tweaking certain things, right? So let's say you're running a dropshipping store and it starts doing bad. Well, the things that you can control are your creatives, the products that you're running, what your store looks like, your offers. Those are the type of things that you guys have control over. And those are the things that you can tweak and kind of split test and figure out where you can make, you know, a profitable difference within your business. When it comes to other things, it's a matter of a waiting game and playing it out smart. For example, the market is down. The market hit like an absolute low yesterday, like in every fucking way possible. And so all you could really do is buy. Right? If you have money available, all you can do is buy. And if not, you know, you'll have to wait till it goes up, or you just take your losses. You get what I'm saying? So for me personally, I didn't want to just take my losses in the market. It's not necessarily money that I need access to right now. And, you know, granted that it keeps dropping at some point, you know, once certain things that we're working on start to pay off, well, I'm gonna keep putting money into it and just DCA. That's all I can really do. And I've come to an understanding of how I'm gonna invest into the market and what type of investor I am when it comes to this kind of stuff. And that's why I've been able to kind of numb myself to the pain of just, you know, like bleeding red consistently. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, right? If I was in a situation where like I was absolutely cooked, well, the money is there right now as of today for me to just pull out of the market and leverage if I needed to touch that, right? But I do everything that I can on my end to not have to do that, and that's how I kind of allocate my, you know, bank account balance in different places. I have certain funds used for certain things, and I do have security nets, and I do have certain foundations that I can fall back on to at least just keep me afloat, right? So just think of things from, you know, a risk perspective, a risk management perspective, based on what you know you're going to be able to make shake and, you know, what you aren't going to be able to do. Like, not everything can be based upon you thinking that you're going to make money, because there's always the opportunity that you guys are going to lose money. So, you know, you just have to think about things from a certain perspective of, all right, well, if this doesn't play out this way, worst case scenario, this doesn't play out this way. Okay, well, I got this that I could lead back on, right? Or I can go into this direction. And as entrepreneurs, and I think this is why it's important for you guys to find a space of people and a network of people, which, by the way, Telegram in the description, free Telegram. Just wanted to drop that little free promo in there. But anyways, find a network of people that are just in the same space as you, because we all go through the same shit and everybody handles it in a different way and everybody uses different strategies in order to keep themselves in the right mental space, in order to keep themselves afloat, in order to run and operate their businesses. Bro, people go through losses, people lose money, people make money. And as an entrepreneur, there's absolutely no time, unless you're just lucky. I genuinely, I don't know where you guys are gonna, you know, lose a shit ton of money at some point, and then you'll make money back, and then you'll lose money. Like, think about this. Like, even in, for example, let's think about Kanye, right? Now, obviously, Kanye is like a very controversial topic right now, but think about how Kanye lost like $1 billion or whatever in one day. And obviously, you guys could be like, oh, well, he was still a millionaire, but in the grand scheme of things, that was like fucking 90% of his wealth. You know what I mean? So even people at the highest level in the billions go through this on a regular basis. Like, we've seen, obviously Elon has a shit ton of money. It doesn't really affect him. He's still a billionaire even if he loses however many billions of dollars. But it's just the concept, right? The concept in the grand scheme of the concept that you could lose half your bank account balance in a day and you can make back 5 times your bank account balance the next day. That's the concept that you guys kind of have to understand, and you have to think from the perspective of you'll always be able to make it back. You can always make more money. You'll always be able to make it back, and that's the perspective that you guys really have to look at things from. So as of right now, it's 12 o'clock. I got a couple meetings, gonna get home, get on the phone, get through this stuff, wash myself because I smell like shit, and make a little bit of magic work in the back end, and we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, I don't know what the day has in store for us today, but all I can do is just work and keep a level head and, you know, just ride out the wave and play things smart. Yes, back outside. We're in such a weird time. Like, why is this cat staring at me in the window? This cat in the window just stared at me. Yeah, that is weird, bro. I don't know what is going on. Y'all ever just end up in a situation where you're just like, what is going on? Like, this feels like a glitch in the Matrix right now. That's me. But anyways, we're in a weird time, guys, where I've come to realize something new every day. I feel like, how many times in my videos do I say I've come to realize? I've always come to realize something. Well, today I've just come to realize everybody in life, for the most part, wants the same thing. Everybody in life, for the most part, wants the same thing. And it comes down to who's willing to devote time to getting it and who's not. Like, it's all that simple. Yesterday, and here's the other thing. I feel like a large majority of you guys online are just skeptical. Like, you watch videos and you don't even believe shit. How many people ask me questions? Oh, prove numbers that you've done fucking numbers in e-com. Bro, fuck off. Like, how many videos do I have to go show a number in? Bro, you guys could scroll back on my channel. I've been doing this forever. You could scroll back on if you guys care that much, scroll back on my channel and watch me. I was doing fucking 10K days and I was like 17. So I'm done putting numbers on the screen and flaunting numbers on the screen. I've already done that. I've already showed you guys how I've done it. So if you guys really want to see those videos, they're back on my channel, tutorials, everything. I don't make those videos anymore. It's not who I am, and it doesn't properly reflect my personality. I'm not saying I'm the richest guy in the world. I'm not saying I'm the most successful person in e-com. I'm literally just another guy going through the motion and just trying to make something of myself, and I'm just sharing with you guys at least what I've learned, the value, the details that I've kind of picked up along the way. So point being is, yesterday I posted that video and somebody was like, yo, you're lying, tariffs aren't even in place, da 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 da. Like, bro, you aren't even doing e-com for you to know whether they are or aren't, because if you were, you would know that all of your supplier costs have gone up. You would know that, and it would be affecting you, and you wouldn't be saying that in the comment section down below. So I'm coming on because I'm telling you guys this, because as far as certain things go in the industry, I like to believe I tend to have insight a lot sooner than a large majority of people, especially beginners, especially people that aren't properly tapped into the e-com world. And that's also why we have our Telegram link in the description down below. But all this to say, stay focused and stay in your lane, and just spread positivity. More times the people that I see leaving negative comments in my comment section down below, it's like, bro, what are you even doing? Like, you're skeptical about everything. Why even click on this video? If you're skeptical about shit, why even click on this video? It kind of just seems like you're coping. It kind of just seems like you're looking for some sort of motivation to, you know, be something of yourself, and you try to invalidate what other people are doing in order to give yourself validation to make yourself feel better. This place is a place of positivity, and I've noticed this time and time again within friend groups, within different people I've surrounded myself by. There's always a, oh, but this isn't gonna work, because there's always that little place of insecurity with people that you're surrounded by, where they see you doing something different, but they have FOMO, so they fake support you, but then also just shit on you to make you feel like, yeah, what you're doing is stupid, bro. What you're doing is stupid. What you're doing is not gonna work, because whatever, have you done it before to know whether it's gonna work or not? No, you have no experience in that field. So if you guys are getting started with anything, any business, any other journey, you wanna be an athlete, singer, fucking YouTuber, whatever it is, you guys can be anything and make anything that you want of yourself. Don't listen to the people around you. And the people around you that don't support you only don't support you as long as you're not up. The second you get up, bro, trust me, you have all the people in the world trying to eat off of you. Trust me, all the people in the world. And at that point in time, it's up to you to decipher what is a genuine relationship and a genuine friendship, from something that's for the sole benefit of the other party. Make sure that all relationships that you have and that you hold on to in your life are beneficial for both parties. You don't want to have people literally just eating off of your positivity, people taking off of your energy and not having anything to give back to you. That's how you get drained. That's how you lose purpose. That's how you lose hope. And that's how you put yourself in a position where you're consistently fighting to try and be happy. And you'll always just be unhappy if you're consistently searching to create happiness for the other people around you and not at least fulfill your own purpose with what's meaningful for you. All right. So that's going to draw us to the end of the video today. And life has been like exceptionally boring lately. So I do know a couple months ago, I started taking the camera around with me throughout the day and doing whatever. And it kind of just got repetitive. And I started to realize, I think I'm a bot. I really do the same shit every day. I think I'm just a bot. Like, I get up, drink a coffee, go to the gym, do this, whatever, get back, eat, get back to work, whatever. Some days I do well, some days I don't. And time just keeps rolling. So I've come to realize maybe I'm a bot. I think everybody's a bot. Maybe we're all just NPCs. It's a matter of how you program yourself. You have the ability to program yourself. So yeah, that being said, once this channel gets monetized and my life starts to get a little bit more exciting, I'll at least have a little bit more content to push out for you guys. I might have that second channel come out at some point soon, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see what happens once my life stops being NPC. Please let me know in the comment section down below how I can stop being an NPC. I'm trying to figure it out. It's just not working. So yeah, anyways, yeah, link to the Telegram in the description down below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.